Hello everyone, and welcome back to another stream of the AOR Assetto Corsa League with the Porsche Cup here in Season 3. We are, running pretty quickly towards the midway through the season. We're here at round 4, around another, track we don't know yet. But as per usual, I am Ycoms, and I'll be joined by Phil. Hello.
I know where we are today.
Oh, well, we both know.
Yes, I suppose it is. So where are we, Chris? Well, we are at a British circuit, but it's not the Formula 1 circuit. However, it has hosted Formula 1 in the past, and it's not Brands Hatch. It is actually Donington Park.
That is an amazing circuit. Well, Great Britain has got many amazing circuits, and Donington is definitely one of that caliber. Very, very cool track. We need to drive. Also one with some overtaking opportunities, not too many long straights, but I think into the chicane we will see a couple of moves, maybe into turn 1, into Redgate. So yeah, very interesting track, also with a lot of elevation in there.
Yeah, there's a good amount running down from turn 1 from Redgate down to the old hairpin. It's all downhill from there, and then you move sharply back uphill, and then it levels it out itself, and you sort of get a nice little downhill bit towards the end as well, going down into the Melbourne hairpin, and then back up again. So yes, it's a tight track. It's a short track. It's not particularly fast track. It's got its fast moments, but it's not the fastest track. But it should be good for the racing. I mean, race 2, I think, will be something a bit special here.
Yeah, definitely. Compared to the Hungaroring, definitely also, I think, even more difficult to overtake, as the straights are not that long. So it's going to be very interesting how this all plans out. I think qualifying has just started, but on pole position, and that is by no means impressive.
By no means impressive?
By no means, any means, sorry.
By all means, any means. Full of beans.
Whatever. It is Mini Black on pole position, 1:29.392, 5/10 quicker than the rest of the field. Matt, followed by Claessens, very close. That was very close between Matt, Claessens, and Pops there in 4th. Pretty strong showing for him. Laxa only, we should say, maybe in 5th, and Pedro, the guy who actually is out of the session at the moment, hopefully he can rejoin in time. Then Andrex in 7th, very good qualifying for him once again, well, probably best qualifying for him of the season. Then Jeff 8th, Centro 9th, and exited 10th. So yeah, good qualifying for exited. That's, I think, exactly what he needed.
Yeah, I can run through the rest. We got to Maisie, didn't we? So then we got Sensuke in 14th, Tom Bridle 15th, Mike Rolanda 16th, Nostra 17th, David Sisko 18th, Martin Voss 19th, and Simon in 20th. Heinze 21st, Silver 22nd, Paul Kenwood 23rd, Bless Fay 24th, Pickerwickle not on pole, in fact in 25th, JamieFoppele in 26th, Mr. Alcon 27, Meekster, probably a little bit disappointing for him to be in 28th, Nicholas Domino also the same, 29th, Humaga Adrian in 30th, Dangerous Gianetta 31st, Infected Space 32nd, Astrid Aslani surprisingly that far down in 33rd, and Daniel Brown in 34th.
Pretty good. Round 4, race 1 is going on very shortly. We've got 6 lights, and the lights are out in this moment. Let's straight retire and jump on board with Mini Black. Oh my god, there's a pile up in the background. I'm not sure if you saw that, Phil.
I will have a look. I did not see it. I used the onboard cameras, but it looks like there were a few cars involved. Maybe someone didn't get started, but Paul Cameron, Mr. Alcon, Nicholas Domino, Heinze, Astrid Tarzlani, Dangerous Gianetta, Infected Space as well.
Oh dear. Yeah, but I'm not sure really what happened there in the background. Maybe someone just didn't, move off the start. I don't even know. But anyway, we will just continue as it stands. I think the Pops has actually lost huge amounts of positions here, as P&K and Centro are going side by side up the hill. Centro a little bit later on the brakes and also having the inside line, and that's I think Centro actually makes up that position against P&K for the moment, but P&K having a good run here downhill. Can he do anything into the SS? No, he can't. Not for the moment, and it seems like at the front, oh my god, that is not the right position whatsoever. I just jumped to Paul Kenwood for some reason. Anyway, seems like that Mini Black is has maintained the lead. Matt actually holding on quite well here on this first lap. It's going to be very interesting is if Mini Black still has this pace advantage from qualifying, or if the guys can actually hold on to him. Definitely. So also running very deep into that hairpin. I think even was the start that Andrex would go side by side with there. Now Andrex actually side by side with Pops here. Not quite yet, but definitely. Ooh, that's a little
tiny little bit of contact there.
Yep. But all still fair and clean. Pops was able to save it, so no damage done there. And Andrex has to stick behind here for this straight here. Yeah, this start finish straight is definitely an overtaking opportunity, but it's just not. Redgate is just not that heartbreaking, and you know, it's not easy to overtake definitely into this corner.
No, it's typically relies on the guy behind either being super quick compared to the guy ahead, or they're making a mistake into Goddard's. It's not too hard to make a mistake and run wide at Goddard, so you do occasionally see the moves at turn 1. It's actually usually a setup out of turn 1 going down the crane of curves is where the overtake happens, getting them to defend and then tank. But other than that, it's moves into the S's, or even Coppice actually. If a car runs a little bit wide, you can get a nice little momentum shift as you take the inside. Granted, you are on the outside then for the S's, but the momentum can carry you ahead, although in these cars, passing around the outside of the S is almost impossible.
Yeah, we saw...
oh, Laxo, sorry, I'm just jumping in. The Laxo's now battling Clarsons. He's really close, going around the out, trying to attempt around the outside. He's going to have a good momentum. He's going to have the inside for Goddard's. This could be a great move here from Laxo to take 3rd position.
Oh, very late on the brakes there. But I think he's got it done there. Yes, Clarson's also with no switch back there, and that's Laxo up into a podium position. Top 4, definitely pulling away from the rest of the field. But,
but he was, if he'd have got that all together, you'd seen exactly what I was talking about, coming through the turn 1, send them out wide and then cut back under and pass them going down the crane of curves. We almost saw that from Laxo, he didn't quite get it, and now this is causing a little bit of a gap, but he's close here again. Coming through the, I'm going to say this, the Schwanz curve. I get it wrong, but I probably get it right. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's all trying down the outside of McLean's. That's never going to work. Is it? But now could he have the inside for Coppice? Is he going to break later? No, he's probably going to set it up. Or attempt to move on the S's. He's actually, oh wow, he's taken a much better line there. Matt has gone very deep. I don't think he'll have just enough of a run to make the move into the S's. He's probably a little bit far back, but you never know with Laxo.
No, having a look, but that would have been a very, very audacious stuff and probably would have resulted in a crash. Oh my god, that Terrio was there once again for the Neon Racing car, but it is not enough yet to go past Matt. As I say that, that's
wow.
How mighty that was. He actually makes it stick. What the hell was that?
That was Laxo. That was Laxo doing his inner Ricardo.
Jesus.
Just dive bombs. But getting it all together somehow. And Clarsons is now side by side with Matt. So he had a really good run through there. Matt struggling to get on the throttle. He's going to be on the inside of Clarsons. Looks like he just gets off the throttle there. Is he going to try the inside? Oh, this is late. This is late. That's not going to work. No.
Yeah.
That was always going to be a bit of a mistake. He's probably going to have to wait for Matt there.
Yep.
It looks like he is. Yeah. And here comes Andrex. Will Andrex get the pair of them whilst Clarsons is waiting? Andrex, he's slow. No, he's nice. He's done the right thing there and not tried too hard going into those corners. It's smart from Andrex. Doesn't want to be causing any issues in this situation. He knows he's probably going to gain a place.
Yeah, if very good exit there from Exited, but I think he's not quite close enough to do anything about Silva. As I say that, he might have an inside line here.
Oh, this is so tight. This is so tight because the way that it turns slightly left at Schwanz and then you try to make the move on the inside is always going to be tricky. Jeff now closer. Although Jeff getting passed by Tom Bridle. So Tom Bridle's coming back through. They're going side by side through Coppice, and so Jeff is now going to have the inside line for the S's. I don't think Tom Bridle's going to be able to hold it around the outside, although it would be something great to see if he can. No, he backs out smartly. Although Jeff actually goes deep, so Tom Bridle's going to have a better exit. Although he's going to run into the back instead. And now Dazzy Oz is on the outside. coming into the Melbourne hairpin. He's going to have the run. He's going to go so Tom Bridle's actually gone past Jeff as well somehow. And Tom Bridle's going to get the move on Dazzy Oz.
Wow.
Wow.
Dazzy Oz just boxed his way around on the outside there. I was like, nah, mate, I'm going, you know, on the grass there past you.
Yeah, Silver is, I think there he's getting there close. So who we've got battling here? It's Jeff and Sansuke and Dazzy Oz. So this is that battle. They've just dropped off the train of where they were with Tom Bridle. And actually ahead we do have Silver now pressuring Simon properly again.
Yep.
And he's going to have a good run here. Is he going to make the move? No, it's just too tricky into the S's. And he's gone tight, so this is going to give Extid a potential chance into the Melbourne hairpin. He does indeed. Extid is very quick out of there. And he's to the inside. If he can get this all done and dusted, he's going to make... Oh, he's going to hit Simon. Yep. Just a bit too deep onto the brakes there.
Oh, dear.
And that's going to send...
That's going to give
them
Tom
around. Let's see if they
positions.
can. And it's going to give Tom Bridle. It's going to Silver Arrow and Extid. I don't think he's always. Is he going to reattempt to move? No, he's not going to attempt it. Surely. No, he allows Simon to just about stay ahead. Yeah, Silver Arrow and Tom Bridle side by side though.
Oh my God, what is happening here on these last couple of laps? It is absolutely amazing here at Donington. And Jeff also in the background having a look down the inside there of one car there. I think it was Dazzy Oz, but Tom Bridle now up into P11 after a lackluster race really for PCDC Pro Driver, at least going into P11 there. And you know, Nostra has just pulled away from these guys quite massively in all this kind of fashion. But we will only have 2 corners to go for Mini Black. He has lost so much time to lag, so I'm not sure if that's due to tires or just, you know, controlling the gap. But Mini Black coming around the final corner, and this will be the first time Laxo will be beaten in a race 1, and Mini Black I think is very, very happy about that first win of the season for the Cade Racing driver. Well done to him. And the second Cade Racing driver on the podium as well, Pops, reigning champion. Brilliant stuff for him. Matt coming home in 4th, and Andrex, very important for him, in 5th.
Yeah, so good result for him. Centro now crossing line just ahead of Claessens in 6th and Claessens 7th. P&K not far behind in 8th there. And who was 9th? That was Maisie.
Maisie, yeah.
With the boring race, apparently, according to you.
Yeah, Nostra as well.
Nostra 10. So Nostra takes into the top 10. Tom Bridle does get all those positions back that he'd lost a little bit. Ahead of Silver Arrow. Simon crossing the line with Extid.
Then there's Suke, then there was Dazzy Oz, Jeff, Adam, I think that was Meekster, then Mike Hollander, and then Mr. Alcon, Infected Space, then I can't see.
Well, Infected Space is actually a lap down there. There's a Ticklish Picker will cross in 21st.
I see. Ball with David Siska now, P20 will come across the line in P25. Oh no, didn't want to watch that. Astrid Aslani will come down in P26. He will be something to watch out for in this second race. He had a very poor penultimate lap actually. Dangerous in P27. Then Daniel or David Brown, I can't remember anymore.
So, on pole, it is indeed Mr. Heinze. Infected Space round comes in number 2 with Darren/David/Darren Brown in 3rd, with him Dangerous Gianetta in 4th. Astrid Aslanzi, Mr. Defence himself, in 5th, with David Siska in 6th. Jamaga Adrian and JamieFoppele round out row number 4, with Blessed Fade and Ticklish Picklewickle on row number 5. Mr. Alcon 11th with Mike Rolanda in 12th. Meekster 13th with Jeff, his teammate, I believe.
Yep.
No. Not correct.
No, Jeff is teammates with Claessens.
Jeff is teammates with Claessens, yes. I don't know why I thought that. But there you go, Jeff in 14th, Dazzy Oz in 15th with Satsuke in 16th, exited in 17th. So after all of those trials and tribulations, he'll start around about in the middle of the grid, which is sometimes a risk. Simon takes number 18, with Silver Arrow in 19th and Tom Bridle rounding out the top 20. Nostra in 21st with Maisie in 22nd, P&K 23rd, and there is Claessens in 24th. Centra and Andrex are 25 and 26, with Matt in 27th. Now getting into the really, really fast guys now. We'll be interested to see what these guys can do. Matt in 27th, Pops in 28th, Laxo in 29th, and your race 1 winner, Mini Black, in 30th, and Nicholas Domino, a lapped car, will start in 31st, with Paul Kenwood on the grid as well. He will not be starting 32nd, he'll be starting 34th on the grid. So for some reason he's a couple of grid spaces back than he needs to be, because both Martin Voss and Pedro are not here. Pedro obviously didn't make it into the first race, unfortunately for him.
Yeah.
And Martin Voss, we've seen him have issues with the reverse grid before. I wonder if he's just sitting it out just to make sure there are no issues. So Paul Kenwood randomly, just a couple of grid spaces out, all on his own. Probably a little bit sad that he has no friends to sit with him there. That's a shame for him.
Well, we are with him, behind him, you know. We will disappear pretty shortly though, so, you know. We are pretty rubbish friends. Anyway.
Why? I've been told that before.
I've been told that before. Oh, no, I don't think so. Anyway, 6 lights for race number 2. And they are out now, right away. Back to the pit we go once again. And as we said before, Hansen will probably take, you know, pull over, as he said that in the chat. Then David Brown trying to attack infected space, and I think he's actually got it. So PD Motorsports is going to lead the race after turn number 1, as Astrid Aslani also on the attack there against infected space, as well as he's already done the move. Oh, that's contact between Dangerous Janetta and Astrid Aslani. I think Dangerous Janetta has gone into a spin, and I think a couple of more guys take this pickle wickle round, and I think Silver Arrow round, and exited already up into P9. Any more guys you can see back there? Meeksta, I think. Jeff. Centro.
Yeah, definitely those. Yeah, Meeksta. Obviously, Janetta started back there as well. Ticklish Picklewickle's dropped quite a bit, as you said. No, otherwise it looks to be
infected space, trying to make a move, but that's gonna give him a slowdown probably, because of the cut he did, and that gives Astrid Aslani P2 and Humuga Adrian up into P4, and is now under attack from his teammate Mr. Alcon up in the inside there into P4, and Humuga Adrian actually making the move up to Astrid Aslani as well. Not sure what happened there actually to Astrid, so that's interesting to say the least. But oof, what a start that was.
That was fun, yeah. He's done. We've got all of those incidents have allowed Laxo to jump up into 15th already. Wow. So we'll see how it goes. Mini Black's actually not far behind. So Mini Black's done as good, if not. Well, he's done as good as Laxo, because obviously they started that way around coming in. Oh, who have we got now?
That was Astrid Aslani very white there while making a move on. Who was that? That was infected space. He also dropped the position to David Siska, who's now up into P5.
Yeah. Oh, Sansuke's just had a little mistake, and that's allowed Mini Black and Laxo through.
Oh.
Yeah, he pops down in 16th. He's not been. I think he was just attempting to move on Dazzy Oz.
Yeah. All kinds of pressure here on Astrid Aslani once again. Tom Bridle coming now on the back, and that's Mini Black as well. Cav, does Mini Black go up the
Mini Black gonna get him here? He is.
Wow.
Yeah, he's got him. Now Tom Bridle has to be wary of Laxo behind. That was a very decisive move from Mini Black to move him up as quickly as possible. I mean, this is lap 6. That's it. We're only on lap 6. This is Donington. It's a short track, and we've already got Mini Black and Laxo. I'm going to say, yep, we got Mini Black and Laxo into the top 5.
And Sansuke going by Tom Bridle once again as well, I would assume, and that's the move done for Sansuke as well. So yeah, Tom Bridle just not, seems like this guy does not have quite the pace here today to hold on to these guys. Also in race 1, obviously, he still had a P11, but that's for his standards probably not what he would want really.
No, it certainly isn't. We've got Mini Black now on the outside of Astrid Aslani. Astrid Aslani squeezing him to the outside. Is he going to be able to make that move stick? No, he can't do what Andrex did before. Well, Astrid's a bit wide. I don't see Mini Black being able to make the move here now. And this is going to give Laxo the chance to get close again. They're not going to make any moves here. Probably not until we get to at least Coppice, although I say that Asterix really struggling through there. He's so much, he's just a little bit scrappy compared to Mini Black through those corners. And yeah, he's going to go. That's a strange line into that corner. I think that's going to give Mini Black a chance up into Coppice, unless Asterix defends. Oh, maybe a little bit too far back actually. Although Asterix breaks deeper again, he's going to clips that curb. That's not going to help his exit. Is he going to defend here? If he is, he's going to have to stay left, because otherwise Mini Black's just going to come straight through. And he looks like he's close enough to tempt it, although Asterix breaking late. We've seen this before. He's done it again. He's held on to a position by just out-breaking the other guy, pure and simple. And now Laxo's going to have a run on Mini Black on the outside here, coming into the Melbourne hairpin. Around the outside, they're both going to get close to Asterix, but they do well. And if Mini Black can't close the door, although he's going to possibly use Asterix to box him in, but Laxo's going to have the move, and he's going to have the inside for Goddard's. Is he going to get them both here? No, but can Mini Black? Oh, he might, because Asterix got a bit wide, so now Laxo is going to get them both, is he? Oh, surely not. Oh, a little bit of contact between himself and Asterix, but yeah, Mini Black as well. Laxo's done a great job there.
Whoa! What a late move that was from Asterix there. He might even keep the position there against Mini Black. There's a little bit of contact between the two of them. But I think, yeah, Mini Black has gone through finally as well, and obviously that has lost him the position to Laxo, unfortunately. So that's going to actually now be reversed, order. Can Laxo now pull away from Mini Black towards Andrex, or can he not? That's going to be the question. Yeah, Mini Black definitely trying his absolute best to get past Laxo before they catch up to Andrex here. And David Siska. Andrex still not quite close enough here on David Siska to make any moves here. And these guys behind are so much faster for the S, as you can see how much more attacking Laxo and Mini Black are driving at the moment. Oh, as David Siska actually going defensive here on Andrex into the first part of the into the first hairpin, and that's actually enabled Laxo now to have a run on Andrex as well. But Andrex having the inside line here for a turn, and actually making the move on David Siska here. They're side by side still. I think David Siska might have a better run here out of the corner. I'm not too sure. Yes, he does. They're still side by side. Into turn one we go. Can Andrex hold it around the outside? He does indeed. Making
it's actually Laxo you have to look at. Look at that. Laxo came from so far back. He's now side by side. But he's going to be on the outside for that old hairpin. Can he get this? I mean, he's going to have a better run through this left-hander. Wow. He's actually got that move done, and Mini Black's followed as well. So David Siska's dropped from first to fourth in a matter of corners, but that means Andrex stays the lead. But Laxo and Mini Black now on the podium positions.
I tell you, this is going to be interesting as hell, because Andrex obviously not someone who gets overtaken too easily, and I think he will fight for this very, very, very hard in these next 3.5 laps. And Sansuke also very, very close now behind David Siska, and yeah, very, very fast laps for Sansuke as well. So it's going to be very, very interesting if this guy can catch up to the lead as well. Oh, that's Laxo now having a look actually on Andrex. Andrex going defensive.
The inside. Oh, he's going to get that done, is he? There's a little bit. I mean, Andrex is doing all he can to fight back. He's going to get a little tap from Mini Black there. He's going to have a better exit possibly, but I don't think he's going to be able to take a lunge here into the final corner. I don't think he's close enough, although he is looking. He's going for it, and he's going to force Laxo to have to take this. So Laxo's going to have a much better run though, and he will maintain that position. That is good fighting between the two, but Laxo with a great move to take the lead.
Yep, definitely. Andrex will have
he has to win one race, doesn't Laxo? He has to win one race per week.
Yes, yes. And he's looking very, very good with only 2 laps to go. But has Andrex got anything in the tank left? Can he hold on to Laxo and maybe force him into another mistake going through the old hairpin? We saw Andrex having a mistake there once earlier, but Laxo now having a little bit of a bad run here. Can Andrex do anything about him? He's now switching back to the inside. Oh no.
Not there. That's too risky there. There's now enough room on the inside usually. Cars don't stick all the way to the left because there's no need. But yeah, no, this will be interesting because Laxo's now, he knows he's got the pressure on. And if he starts making mistakes, oh wow. He took a lot of speed through Coppice there. And now Mini Black is on the tail of Andrex. Now this is actually perfect for Laxo. He has Andrex as a buffer. We know Andrex likes to defend. He's going to defend for all he's worth to stop Mini Black from coming past. whilst potentially attacking Laxo. Is he going to defend here? Yes, he goes to the right. So this is all great for Laxo, but as Mini Black now on the outside of Andrex, and if he can keep it all the way around the outside here, he's going to squeeze Andrex to the apex. Mini Black's going to get a much better exit here. You think this is probably the move done if he can keep it down the inside at Goddard's. Sansuke not far behind in the pound seat watching all this happen. They go side by side. Andrex is going to go forced out. He'll have a better exit coming out here though, unless Sansuke wants to get involved. Nope. But no. And now Andrex, he's going to have a run. He will have a run potentially into turn 1. May not be the best run, but he will. He might have a go here. No, he doesn't. But so what's the gap between the top 2 then? That's just about a second, if not slightly less. Ooh. Can Mini Black gain that in the last lap? Although I say that Mini Black's had a mistake, hasn't he? And now Andrex is right with him again. Is he going to attempt something here? No, he's going to run a bit wide. That's going to unhinge him for this next corner. Although he does a really good job of getting that car back onto the line.
And Mini Black had a very good exit there out of the old hairpin, and until nothing happens really furthermore, I think this podium will be settled as it stands right now in the order. So Laxo now coming through onto the straight once again. Pretty good exit there once again for him. He's only got 4 corners left, 3 braking zones for Laxo to take and win this thing. But the first time he will win a reversed grid race. Not come quite back of the grid, but it would be his from, you know, from finishing second in race 1, he would be from almost from the back of the grid. And he's only got 1 more corner to go. Has Laxo. He knows the braking. This should be pretty much done for him. And here we go. Round of final corner comes the Neon Racing car, and he wins race number 2 here at Donington. What a race! What an awesome, you know, finish to this race with the top 4. And behind them, that's Mini. Oh, actually, Matt. Oh, Matt got both Tom Bryan and PNK. That's very interesting indeed. Claasen's got Maisie. And Dazzy Oz finishing ahead of Nostra, then Central, then Pops. Not a good second race there for Pops compared to the other top 2 as well. Anyway, then comes Microlander, Less Fate. No, Less Fate was ahead of them. Can't remember. Here we go. That's Jeff. My camera is still not working as it should today. Really, I'm struggling talking while trying to fix my cameras really, and finishing all, you know, trying to get all these positions. Dangerous Janetta finishing P25. As far as I'm aware, that's exited in P27. Oh no, that's so unfortunate.
It certainly is. Yeah, that we haven't seen everything that happened to him. Obviously, we saw the spin that. We're not sure what caused it, but we saw the spin at the old hairpin, so he dropped down. But yeah, what a race! What a race!
Yeah, definitely. That was very, 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 very interesting, to say the least. A couple of, you know, incidents as well here and there. The very weird one in the first race, actually, we need to probably recap on that one and try to find out what happened there. Actually, that was a very weird one, to say the least. But apart from that, really awesome battling once again. And Laxo, what is there more to say for this man? Really, he had a strong competitor today with Mini Black, who beat him in the first race and held him off quite, and was pressuring so much in the second race, but he held him off and overtook Andrex as well in the final few laps. So well done to Laxo.
I think we can probably get Andrex in. I mean. That's 2 good results. There's a 5th and a 3rd.
Sure.
We seem to be a bit more of a race 2 specialist. We've dropped a couple of positions in the last couple of laps there, but hell, yeah, to get to the front of the field again and lead, even if it's almost up to the second last lap, I'm fine with that. I'll take a 3rd place every day of the week, no problem. Well, I won't, but I would. But yeah, no, it went well. Avoiding incidents, and I don't even remember where I finished in first race. 5th? 4th?
5th, I think it was.
I will take that as well. Happy days. No, good race weekend. It's good. Went well.
It seemed like you had a little bit of better qualifying pace. I think it was this time out as well. I think it was the best qualifying this season, this round. So yeah, I mean,
yeah, it's a home race, so had to pull out all the stops. No, I really like Donington. Yeah, I'd say it's a good track, and it seems to work for me as well. So yeah, all good. The racing looked pretty good on track as well, so there was a couple of incidents on that one, I think, here and there, but
yeah,
managed to avoid and gain from it. So
yeah, maybe
you've got to take it when you can.
Yeah, let's drag Matt down. Hello, once again, Matt.
Hello.
We ran out of a little bit of, who to interview today, because there's so many, consistent finishes today, and then we talked to so many people already this season. So I guess, we thought, let's get you back in, I guess, because you did a pretty good job, I guess, as well today.
Yes, best week I've had so far, so hopefully I can keep improving like this.
Yeah, I mean, race 1, I think, was P4?
Yeah, P4, yep. And then P6 in race 2.
Yeah, I mean, you were... do you think you had any chance really to challenge the podium, I guess, in one of these races, were the top 3 on both occasions just too far ahead, too fast, I guess?
Race 1, definitely, because I was in P3, Loxer had just overtaken me, and I can't remember who it was that was in P4 behind me, but they went into turn 1 and pushed me wide in turn 1.
Oh, yeah.
So I ended up losing a position because of that, but they let me back through, so I got no issues with that, so P4 it was.
Okay. Well, how is it when you see, when you start ahead of, I don't know, someone like Mini Black or Laxo, and then you just see getting past you, and then we're finishing 1-2 in this second race as well? How does that feel?
It's quite stressful, to be honest, because I know I can do that as well, but it's just I don't have the run of the luck really with where I catch people, where I overtake them, where the incidents happen in front of me. Like for half of that race, I was stuck behind Tom and P and K.
Yeah, we saw that battle. Of course, you eventually got past them.
They were getting so I didn't trust myself getting too close up behind them. That's why I was sitting back most of the time, because I just didn't trust them not coming together.
Yeah.
Otherwise, that could have been P5, P4 that race, but
Yeah. Obviously, there's always room to improve, I guess, and sometimes it just doesn't quite go your way. But I mean, despite, I guess, these traffic issues, I don't know, and catching people in the wrong places, I mean, still 4th and 6th, and as you said, best week so far this season. Obviously, you had some, race 1 incidents in the previous races, and seems like that at least is out of the window now.
Yeah, I'm just hoping that I can have properly clean races, because it's a massive improvement. I've not been getting in any big incidents, caught up in anything like that, but I still need to have races where no one bangs into me at all, no one pushes me off at all, and then I can challenge Loxo, Mini Black at the top, hopefully.
Maybe we need an endurance race once again.
Maybe. Well, that's the only one that won last season, so you never know.
Nah, I guess you will be in a good shot for podium positions in the next couple of races. You've been so close this season already, so I guess it's just a matter of time. So, I mean,
I don't think I have a podium at all, do I yet?
Yeah, exactly. But you've come close.
P4 many times.
Yeah, exactly. So I guess, I mean, well done, I guess, on your positions here today. Some solid points, I guess, also for the team, and good luck for the second half of the season.
Yeah, with any luck, Stark can take the constructors again, because now that Neon are down to 2 drivers, we should be able to get the points back on them with any luck.
Yeah, but it would be cool to have that championship being as close as it was last season as well. So it would be definitely interesting if you can pull it back.
I believe Cade Racing are pretty close up there as well. So you never know, it could get turned into a 2 or 3-way constructors battle as well.
Yep. So pretty similar to last season, I guess.
Yeah, with any luck.
All right. Talk to you later then, and again, well done, and good luck for next 2 races.
That's all right. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's going to be very, very interesting how this all unfolds in the season. Many questions are to be answered in the next couple of weeks. Just a reminder once again, no stream next week for round 5. Round 5 will be in 2 weeks. With that said, it has been Ycoms and it has been Phil with me together. Thank you once again.
Hello.
Hello. And we will say hello to you once again in 2 weeks' time for round 5 to kick off the second half of the season of the AOR Assetto Corsa League with the Porsche Cup Season 3. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.